Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Eve. This is Everyday Artist and welcome. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'm just a small little YouTube channel, but I'm so excited because I'm almost at 300. So I may have to make a visit to the attic to see how I can celebrate that. So this is Rogue, who is very excited because I'm home. I've been staying with an elderly gentleman while his family is out of town, and I've done that a few times. I really like this man, but I only come home for short periods of time. As a matter of fact, I'm not sure when I'm going to upload this because I have to take it back to the house and process it because I don't have time right to do it here. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. And I had already planned to have family over, just something casual, snacks and swimming. Nothing extraordinary. And yet I'm finding myself going, I don't have time to do this. I didn't want to cancel it because it's a holiday and I enjoy being with my family on holidays, but yeah, there's certain things you can't do until the day of, and so while I hate to be away from that gentleman for any serious length of time, I guess I may have to come back here twice tomorrow. In the morning for a short period of time, and then in the afternoon while everybody's here. I'm even leaving before everybody else leaves. So this is a cross stitch about. This is a video about cross stitch. Man. My dog. I miss my dog. So I don't have a lot to share with you. I thought I would have a lot more since I got there midday on Saturday and I had that time and all of Sunday to do some stitching, because in between taking care of him, I just, sit and watch TV. It's not like, you're around your own house where you, oh, I'm going to go here and do this, or I'm going to, yeah, it's not the same. So what happened was I packed up all my stitching stuff to take it with me. I didn't take any scissors. So I was searching around and I found some giant scissors that were not exactly sharp, but that was all I had to work with. And and then I dropped the scissors on my foot. So hopefully I'll be able to get a lot more done during the week because I'll be there until Saturday. And let's jump right in now, right? So all but one day, the 26th, was all below 110, between 105 and 110. This is my my temperature Sapphire Mountain Handcrafts. By the time the year's over, this thing is going to be soft, like cloth. Maybe I should just print another one. It's mid-year, right? Yeah, it's doing okay. Anyway, I got the side ready to go ahead and start July going this way, and this was the last part of June. Now I do it on Fridays, so I didn't do any of July yet. I couldn't figure out what I was saying. So it's all the same color, you see? From here to there, that one. That degree is 111. And it's been pretty much up there since the 1st of July. It was like the weather said, oh, it's July now. I can be intensely hot. The funny thing is that the house I'm staying in, not this one, the house I'm staying in there with this gentleman is a 2-story home. And I guess because of the way hot air rises and all that, they have the air conditioner set cold. And I'm downstairs 90% of the time because that's where that guy is. And I'm freezing. I'm going to have to take a sweater with me when I go back. I am so cold all the time that I'm there. I'm covered up with a little blanket that I have, but it's not a thick blanket. It's just a thin blanket that, that I took with me, and I'm freezing. It's not cold when I go upstairs to go to sleep, but yeah, I've been freezing. So it's kind of funny to think how cold I've been when it's, over 110 outside. Anyway, that is my temperature chart so far. Almost halfway through. What's really nice is that I made this bag. I saw the instructions for it on, and I think I showed it to you all when I made it. I saw the instructions for it on Missouri Star Quilt Company. I love this bag. Now, I bought enough materials to make 2. This fabric is called Soraro, and it's got these little glints of metallic in it. And I'm sorry that my phone is going off, but I'm going to ignore it. If it doesn't actually ring, I'm just going to ignore it. So it fits all of my cross-stitch stuff, which is really nice, that I can just take with me. And it stands up straight, and, it's fantastic. Anyway, that's where I had all the stuff. Except, the reason I'm not filming over there is that I didn't take these with me. Well, plus I had to come look at my dog. So my WIPGO, second WIPGO challenge for June was Wizard Snowman, which I will put right here. And I'm working on Mary Ravenclaw. And I had hoped to finish this, but I didn't. Now, you can see that I got about half of the white for the snowman put in. There's still a lot of gray. It's shadowing on the snowman. And then there's back stitching. I haven't finished the Krynic part yet on the scarf because I have to do back stitching on this little belt, and there's white in here. I have to do Krynic back stitching around the belt and around this little strip here. And I thought I would just do this and that at the same time, but that means that I have to get all that white put in before I can even think about that. Not that I'm going to work on it again this year. I know myself. But I enjoy it. I should do it, but I'm not. So there's Mary Ravenclaw. And then my cross-stitch camp piece for June, do something with a bird in it, is Robin, Cute Patterns by Maria Bravko. and I didn't get it done, but I got further. I'm actually doing part of the bird now. Now, I didn't do the white in the pom-poms because there's little spots of white everywhere. And I just said, I'll just do all the white at the same time. So, yeah, there's that. So, for July, one of my WIPGO calls was Spring Bookmarks by CrossStitchingForFun. You can find them on Facebook, and there they'll have a link to their shop. It's not an Etsy shop, so. And I keep thinking, I'm going to look it up and put it in the comments, and I just never do. So I had threatened to work on this one, but I have quite a few of the threads for this one, so I decided to just keep working on that one. I haven't gotten a lot farther, but I finished all the blue around this flower, and I'm working on this white. This color's in here. I may or may not have. I have them here at the house, but I don't know which project they're in. And so I'm just going to do what I have the threads to do until I come home. Yeah. So I made some progress on it. I think I have this one in the project bag for this project, so I can maybe go ahead and do the rest of this outline. These outlines are no joke, man. They twist and they turn. They look easy, but they're not. Especially this part down here. It's so beautiful. So down here is another flower like that. And then above this is a little flower bud. And then the top of the bookmark. So hopefully I will get this second one completed. Hopefully. I am not cross-stitching as much as I used to. Well, as I was for a while. And I think it's that I'm, I don't know, doing other things. Not anything, you know, exciting or important. Just, you know, trying to make dinner, trying to, you know, clean up some stuff that I let go forever. I realized at some point I had just stopped taking care of everyday business after Mom and Dad died. So I'm having to play catch up, which is never fun. My mom, or was it my dad? They had a saying that said, the lazy one works double. And boy, is that true. They say it in Spanish. I don't know. I can't say it in Spanish. My sister can. But not me. So, this is going to be a very, very short video. The only other thing I have, I decided to go ahead and enter the cross-stitch camp, and it's something that grows, and I decided seaweed grows, so I'm doing Seahorses by Chesapeake Bay Treasures. Now this is a truly small piece, and I had more done on it, and then I realized I was off by one stitch too high, and that compounded a problem that went on. I'm doing it on DMC 14 count malachite, and this is my progress so far. But see, this seaweed, I had it all the way, you know, over here, and I was pretty much done with seaweed in that top little corner. Now, this picture does not look true to the called for colors. Okay, there's two colors of green. Can you see these two colors of green? Yeah. And this, does that horse look brown to you? No, he looks brownish red to me. And I could match the pattern if I wanted to, but I'm just going to do it the way it says. So the green that's in there is just one color, and the seahorse is brown. But and it's not a fancy floss. That's not why it's like that. The called for on this is DMC or Cosmo. There's no fancy floss called for. So the color changes in there. It looks like the color changes are part of the floss, but they're not. And you know, I went ahead and bought the Cosmo thread because I'd never worked with it. And, you know, when I bought the pattern, oh, I see. Yeah, it's DMC or Cosmo, or Silks for You silk floss. So maybe the silks have more of a change in color, or maybe they're redder. I don't know. I just know that I'm just going to do it the way it's charted. I wasn't going to buy silk thread. I'm trying to curb my obsession with buying things that I may or may not use forever. Like this DMC cloth I bought. Fat Quarter Shop, Kimberly was showing it on something, this one and one that's called Opal. It's a white with, you know, stuff like this in it. I like this fabric, but this does not look like malachite. Those of you who know malachite know that that is not a light green color. It's a very rich green color. But I thought it would work really well as water. I was thinking about the underwater world that I was going to do because I had tried it on so many different colors and I just really wasn't feeling it. And it does look very good on this malachite, so that makes me happy. So I think that is all. My own pattern, the greatest story, I thought about working on that yesterday, but I don't think I have all the colors in the bag. I hate to give up a whole week working on it, so I'll see what's in there that I can use for this last little bobble and try to get that done. Hi. What's going on? What's your name? I'm not paying enough attention to you. Anyway, Rogue apparently thinks it's time for me to go too. So I will see you all next week. You guys have a safe 4th of July. I follow a doctor, an ER doctor, on TikTok, and he posted a thing. He didn't say anything in this particular post. It was just pictures. At the beginning of him, he pointed up at a little thing that said something about firecrackers on 4th of July, and then he showed a whole X-ray of a normal hand, and then a whole bunch of X-rays of somebody's people whose hands were destroyed by fireworks, and we're not going to have fireworks. Um, we've had them the past several years because my sister wanted to, and she bought them, and she and her husband lit them. I don't like fireworks. I like to look at them, but I don't want to do them myself. And I kind of will miss seeing them. I get a little bit, but I'm always afraid when they go off because we're too close, you know. Okay, I'm a scaredy cat, but and I don't go to the big fireworks displays here. It's too hot. I've been to a couple that they're so crowded and so hot. And for instance, I think it's supposed to be 113 today. I don't want to go sit out in that. Let's see. Okay, I know this isn't the Weather Channel, but yeah, it's supposed to be 113 today. And probably that tomorrow or around there. And I'm not going to go sit in the late afternoon sun waiting for fireworks that I can probably see from further away. It's just like when I lived in Florida, I lived I live in Florida on the mainland, but there was a river and then an island and then a river and then Cocoa Beach. On the island is where the space shuttle would go up. And lots of people, lots of tourists, lots of people would head over to the island when a shuttle was going to go up so they could watch the launch. No. I would just go and stand on my balcony because I could see it. I didn't see at the bottom, where, all the little flames coming out and all that before it pushes off. But you see the shuttle go up, and the night launch was really beautiful. But you can feel it. I was a distance away, like I said, a river and then the mainland, and you can feel the strength of that shuttle and the windows vibrating. So I think I got enough of the experience without driving over there and standing in a crowd. Yeah, I'm just not real big on doing that. I know they're fun. I've done it before, but yeah. Anyway, enough about that. You guys have a safe 4th of July, and I'll see you again next week.